And then when we're ready, that's a lousy shot. I think I took out a bush. Hey, my God, it floats. Oh my God. Hey everybody, it's BC here, and I thought I'd just give you all a little update of what happened during this weekend's live stream. We actually had some pretty good success with the projects we were working on today. The first one is this beautiful 100-meter elevator. It's 100 meters because I didn't want to build it a kilometer because one, it would take a very long time to build, and two, build limits. I'll just quickly show you how this is all set up. I will do a tutorial on this sometime during this week, but as you can see, it is all driven by hover pads. These are the hover pads that create the lift. Originally, when I designed this the first time around, I had them using the steering, but now they're actually using directional to actually gain the lift. These are the locking arms. I have redesigned them. They no longer stick, so that is what holds us up at the top floor. I don't know if you can see it from down here, but let's get out of this here. We'll go all the way to the top, and I'll show you what those are for. So I have those locking bars set up on hover pads as well, but using the steering, the left and right, whereas the car itself uses the up and down. So when I get to the top of the floor, I just push D and it extends the bars. They pop out to these holes, and the whole car just rests on it. So let's go take it for a quick spin here, and then I'll get into third person so you can see it a little bit better. So we just gotta make sure the arms are, you can actually I thought you could see the arms pushing out. But anyways, let us go up. Now I don't really know what the speed is. That's obviously not accurate. But what I have to do is, when we get up to the top, you can see that beacon going up. That's actually at the base of the tower, shaft, first floor, whatever you want to call it. But when we get up here, get up to about here, we push the bars out. Oh, they didn't quite make it out. And there we go. So now we have a platform. You can see the bars stick out like that into the holes. And the elevator just basically sits on those. So to pull them back in, I gotta lift up and pull them in. And then I just drop back down. This is under its own power. If I want to speed up, I just hold down and it goes a lot faster. So that is a great idea. It's a little bigger than I wanted it to be, but oh, gotta pull those bars in. Yeah, they tend to travel on their own. But unfortunately, because I needed so many hover pads to lift it, this is how big it had to be, and I had to make sure I had room for these to be able to be pushed out. So I decided to keep them on the sidewalls. And there's 24 hover pads total for the lift, and 2 for the directional. And then I just have wheel bearings top and bottom just to keep it lined up in the tube. And then the next thing we did is did some more work on our pinball table here. And you can see a few new things. Got a couple of spinners set up and some flippers reworked, and I'll bring you. I actually gotta get a ball set up, so give me one moment. Okay, I made a ball, but I'll show you what we got here. We just got a couple of little spinners here. Nothing fancy. The ball goes through and it causes this to spin. Obviously the ball does a better job than I do. And there is the ball, and of course I got it stuck. But I'll show you the flippers here quickly. So I redesigned them a little bit. I was wondering if these slopes were actually going to stick to the surface, but apparently the rotors leave just enough of a gap for it to actually slide over. So what happens is when the ball comes down and I push it with the flipper is actually lifting it off the table and resting it in here, so it doesn't create drag, so it does actually get a little more lift. And then what I did for the drive is I just have an 8 hover pad motor here. One goes up on up, one goes up on down, which means one of them is tied with the firing chamber there. But do a quick little shot with this. A few other things I want to try to implement, like I still want to try to get a ball lock system set up. And I lost the ball. But as you can see, the flippers are working pretty good. I do have them sort of counterbalanced. I still have issues with that ball clipping through. And I've been turning hover pads off, trying to reduce the velocity. Maybe it's high speed collisions. The game just can't calculate the physics a little bit better. But anyways, I thought I'd just let you all know what happened this weekend. We're going to be doing, again, another stream next weekend, which will be Saturday, November 18th, I do believe. Give me 1 second here to bring up a calendar here. Which should be, yes, 1 week from today would be November 18th. And we will probably be starting, I think we'll be starting at 8 a.m. Pacific this time, which would be 4 p.m. UTC. But anyways, I thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all next stream, and I will see you then. Later.